I was good. Um, Before we get started, um, I don't know what I can say. I don't know what I can say about the games today. I know it was not the Super Bowl matchup I wanted to see at all. I wanted to see Buffalo and Washington go to the Super Bowl. But no. No, it has to be Philly and Kansas City. Kansas City has to make history. Kansas City has to three-peat. Jesus. Dude wins 3 Super Bowls and the league and sports media treats him like he's the second coming of Christ. Good God. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I thought that was rigged. Maybe not the NFC Championship game because Washington they lost because they actually shot themselves in the foot. But and their defense couldn't. Saquon Barkley is just too. He was too much for that Washington defense. He's a. Barkley. He's an animal. He's a freaking animal. But I'm rooting for Philadelphia to win the Super Bowl. I do not want to see Kansas City three-peat. And I don't think anybody in America, except for Chiefs fans and Swifties, want to see that. I'm not going to lie to you, chat. Buffalo should have won this freaking game. I mean, I mean, Josh Allen, 22 for 34 on pass attempts. James Cook, 85 yards for 13 carries. Josh Allen, 39 yards for 11 carries. Ray Davis and Ty Johnson didn't really touch the ball that much. Mac Hollins, 73 yards for 3 catches. James Cook, 49 for 3. Khalil Shakir, 46 for 6. Amari Cooper, 33 yards for 4 receptions. Dalton Kincaid, 13 yards for 2. Should have had that catch at the end of the game that would have won Buffalo the game. Had it in his hands. And he makes like Quentin Johnston and freaking drops it. He freaking drops it. single year, dude. It's the same thing. Now, before you say anything, chat, I am not a Bills fan. I never have been. And I am not a Kansas City fan. Chiefs. Mahomes, 18 for 26. Passed for 245 yards and threw for 1 touchdown. No interceptions. Josh Allen threw for 237 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Kareem Hunt, 17 carries for 64 yards. Mahomes, 11 carries for 43 yards. Worthy, 2 carries for 16. Pacheco, 12 yards for 5 carries. Now let's look at receiving. Xavier Worthy, 85 receiving yards for 6 receptions. Juju Smith-Schuster, 60 for 2. 2 catches, and this motherfucker has 60 yards. Hollywood Brown, 35 for 3. Kelsey, 19 for 2. What? Now, I am not going to lie to you. Travis Kelsey's a freaking monster. And he would be my second favorite non-Lions tight end if it wasn't for him dating Taylor Swift. I do not like Taylor Swift at all, is what I'm getting at. The NFC Championship. Oh, yeah, that had to hurt. $55-23? Really? The team that beat us knocked us out of the playoffs after they had just beat Tampa the week before that, proceeds to lose to their division rival in the NFC Championship 55-23. 55-23. That's 32 points. How do you go from beating the best team in the NFC to losing? How do you go from beating Detroit by 14 just to lose to Philadelphia by 32? How? We were the top seed in our conference. Top seed in the NFC. Lost to Washington in the divisional round, and then they turn around and they lose by 32 to the Eagles. The Kid Daniels. Yes, I am calling him the Kid. Because he was the best damn rookie I've seen since Brock Purdy. Jada Daniels, 29 for 48. 255 passing yards, 1 touchdown, threw 1 interception. In rushing, he's carried the ball for 48 yards and 6 carries. Brian Robinson Jr., 36 yards for 11 carries. Austin Eckler, 15 yards for 8 carries. Eckler didn't do that well. I am not going to lie. Eagles. Now let's look at the Eagles. Jalen Hurts, 20 for 28. Threw for 246 yards. Daniels threw... Hurts threw for 1 touchdown. Saquon, in 15 carries, dropped 118 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. Will Shipley. Wait a minute. Oh. Thought I saw that name before. I was actually about to say, wasn't he a Charger before this? Will Shipley, 77 yards for 4 carries. Jalen Hurts, 16 yards for 10 carries. Kenny Pickett. What? Okay. Steelers fans in my chat, you cannot sit here and tell me with a straight face that Kenny Pickett's actually good. Because he's not. He's terrible. He's horrible. He was horrible when he played for Pittsburgh. I don't know how Pittsburgh had a winning record with Kenny Pickett under center. Maybe Mike Tomlin was just that good of a coach. Who knows? But how do you carry the ball twice for a total of -3 yards? How? How do you do that? Now, as we know, KC already won. Now that I've given my thoughts on the conference championship, well, I don't know if I've said this already or not, but I'm genuinely convinced that the league might actually be rigged. Is at this point, there's no way it's not. We got Kansas City and Philadelphia. I've seen this matchup before. Because this was the Super Bowl matchup 2 years ago. 2 fucking years ago. This was the Super Bowl matchup. Oh my god. Get rid of the ads. Fuck out of here. Anyway. This was the same Super Bowl matchup we saw 2 years ago. Oh my god. Just cut it out with the ads, bro. I literally called it. Kansas City was going to beat Buffalo. The NFC Championship, I have a mixed opinion of, kind of, because, part of me knew that Philadelphia was going to win because Washington fans, they made the mistake of messing with the Rocky statue, and I think we all know that you mess with the Rocky statue, it is not going to go well for you. The hell? As last time we saw this, the last time we saw these two facing each other in the Super Bowl, this was the matchup. The final score, 38-35, Kansas City. And Kansas City went, both teams the next season went 11-6. Philadelphia got bounced in the first round. Kansas City beat San Francisco in the Super Bowl. And now, these two are facing each other again. Now, I'll tell you who I think is going to win. First, let's talk about what these two teams have. All right. Both teams, Philadelphia, anyway, really good offense, especially that Saquon Barkley. Barkley is a stud. And I'm not going to lie, I'm so glad they got him out of New York, because he wasn't doing shit. New York wasn't going to do shit. New York wasn't doing nothing with him. Wasn't going nowhere. There's just no way. And I mean, maybe the Giants will be better next year. I'm getting sidetracked. Now, Kansas City. Yes, they finished the regular season 15-2. But they won a lot of games that they really should have lost. Like, I don't know. Should have lost to Baltimore right here. But Mark Andrews' foot was a size too big. Should have lost to Cincinnati. But they had the bullshit pass interference call. Should have lost to Atlanta. But they had that. But a Kansas City defense committed blatant pass interference. But they didn't call it. It would have been a touchdown. Guy could have caught the ball if the defender hadn't hit him. That was blatant fucking pass interference, and they didn't call it. The Chargers. I don't know. Kansas City and San Francisco, maybe they should have beat them. Raiders should have beat them. Tampa should have beat them. If they would have made the rules, if they would have made the overtime rules the same as they are in the playoffs, if the regular season overtime rules are the same as they are in the playoffs, Tampa would have won that game. Denver should have won this one, but they blocked a field goal. One of those plays that is 1 in a million. I'm glad they lost this game. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen. This could have been the funniest thing I've ever seen. But it didn't happen. Carolina should have beat Kansas City. The Raiders. The second game against the Raiders. They would have beaten. The Raiders would have beat Kansas City the second time if they didn't botch the snap. If they didn't botch the snap at the end of the game, they would have won. The Chargers. A second game against the Chargers. They should have won that one. Kansas City should not have won that one. They got lucky. They went for Kansas City, hit a field goal, doinked off the upright, and somehow went in. Couldn't do that again if they tried. This one. No. Houston, if Tank Dell didn't get hurt in this game, Houston probably would have won. Possibly. Pittsburgh, Cleveland and Pittsburgh probably weren't beating Kansas City, but one could hope, right? One could have hoped, right? This one, they were resting their starters, and they had Carson Wentz out there. They should have lost this one. They would have lost this one if Mahomes didn't keep flopping and drawing so many roughing the passer flags. They should have lost this one. But Dalton Kincaid just had to drop that pass. They just had to drop that fucking pass, bro. Philadelphia Eagles. This is interesting to me. They beat Green Bay in Brazil. They lost to Atlanta. See, that's why I thought Atlanta was going to beat Kansas City. They should have beat Kansas City, like I said. I figured New Orleans would beat Philadelphia because in the previous 2 weeks, New Orleans had dropped 40 plus on both Carolina and Dallas. Oh, that was brutal. Tampa brutalized Philadelphia. I don't care what you say. Philadelphia got brutal. I don't care what you say. Philadelphia, they got brutalized here. Ooh. They only beat Cleveland by 4. And Nick Sirianni was taunting opposing fans because they thought he wasn't going to do shit. So he started taunting opposing fans after barely beating Cleveland. Giants knew they were going to beat them. Figured Cincinnati would have put up more of a fight, but their defense is doo-doo. Jacksonville, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I figured Trevor Lawrence would be better than he's looking right now. Philadelphia, I think they're the third team that put a whooping on Dallas. There's New Orleans, us, and then Philadelphia. First time Washington and Philadelphia played, this happened. I don't remember what I was expecting here. I don't know how Philadelphia beat Baltimore because Baltimore, Lamar Jackson has only lost to NFC teams twice now. This right here makes the second time Lamar has lost to an NFC team. I figured Washington would beat him this year, but they didn't. I figured Tampa would beat him. They didn't. I was kind of hoping Carolina would beat Philadelphia right here, because that would have given us and Minnesota breathing room at the 1 seed. This was a rare moment where I was rooting for Pittsburgh, because we needed Philadelphia to win so we could lock in the 1 seed. And Steelers could Pittsburgh lock in their division after beating Baltimore. Now, Washington actually did take care of business against Philadelphia here, albeit barely. That was also a butt whooping. I figured this would have been worse, but Philadelphia was also resting their starters. Hilarious. Figured the Rams would have put up more of a fight. Figured Washington would have put up more of a fight. But all of that being said, now here's what I'm hoping for, because as good as Saquon Barkley has been all season, I would seriously love to see him get a ring, finally get his ring. But this is what I think. This is my prediction. This is my official prediction. So I think the refs are going to help KC like they have the last 2 years in the Super Bowl and the rest of the playoffs. Now, brother, what? Now I am doing. What's this?
Going on this journey has brought us closer together.
It brought me and my mom a lot closer. I wanted her to be a part of it.
I need to get
Jimmy John's wants to make that sandwich a little less lonely by adding free chips and a free drink after 2 p.m.
The polls have been greased. It's time to go to the Super Bowl now. Well, no matter what happens, I'm just happy to be here. Though I really want to beat the crap out of the Eagles. All right, a long sustained drive that ended in a field goal. Would have liked a touchdown, but as long as our
What are you trying to say about Commanders fans, Tom? That they're a bunch of hippies? They're not I assure you they're not a bunch of hippies. Actually, I'm pretty sure most Commanders fans still call them the Redskins. I still refer to them as the Redskins. They will always be the Redskins to me.
our defense, touchdown Saquon Barkley!
What did I tell you? Barkley's a beast. A freaking beast.
1 play, 1 carry, touchdown. Thanks again, Giants.
What?
Touchdown. Thanks again, Giants.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I genuinely feel bad for Giants fans. They are going through it right now.
Crap. Fumble! Fumble! That's our ball! We fumbled? We've gone this entire postseason without turning the ball over, and now we're doing it? Thanks again, Giants, for giving them Saquon Barkley. We all really appreciate it. Touchdown again! 2 carries, 2 touchdowns, Saquon Barkley. Thank you again, Giants. Well, at
They're going through it.
least we're getting field goals. All right, we'll allow field goal. And we missed our field goal.
Yet you still won.
Don't make me talk to you again, Elliot. Ooh, they missed it. And now we allowed a touchdown. See, this is why I never feel safe as an Eagles fan. Touchdown, Scary Terry. We're right back.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch. Sorry for cussing. I was quoting Scary Terry from Rick and Morty.
In it. I don't know what the hell that 2-point play was, though. Touchdown, Jalen Hurts.
Why did they go for 2? Were they trying to tie the game? Were they trying to tie the game there?
Oh, what's that, media? I thought he was so bad. Another fumble? Touchdown, A.J. Brown! It must have been all that reading. And there's our defense. You know, if it was just our offense on the field, well, we still had those turnovers, so never mind. We're sucking right now. Oh, a field goal and it's only halftime? Crap, I gotta watch this for a whole nother half? All right, we're at halftime, 27-15, and we get the ball in the second half. Time to put this thing away. This is not ending pleasantly. Stop scoring touchdowns and go away. Hey, but we got a touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
You get it that time.
I would have hope, but I think I lost that in the first half. Another fumble! That's our ball! Another fumble?
Damn, bro. Redskins fans really going through it too. Like they cannot hold on to the football tonight.
Why? Why? Oh, an offsides call. Oh, it's just one offsides play. I'm sure we'll be all right next play. Another offsides call? Luvu, what are you doing? You're higher than me right now. Can you just give us the touchdown if Luvu's gonna keep on jumping off sides? Thank you. Touchdown. And it's still a touchdown after.
What were they trying to accomplish? Like, you wait until the ball is snapped. I get that the tush push is like a really hard, I get it's a really hard play to stop, but you gotta wait until the ball's snapped and take a chance, man.
After all that, yep, I'm gonna cry. Turnover on downs, we're gonna go to the Super Bowl! And turnover on downs. Seriously, why do I have to keep watching this? Touchdown, Saquon Barkley for the hat trick! That is 3. Giants, he looks so happy. And I am so unhappy! And Saquon Barkley scores his third.
Giants fans are going through it, man. They really are.
Third touchdown of the game. Giants, I'm running you over with my lawnmower. Picked!
I mean, you can blow them out next season. I'm sure y'all could.
It's picked! And an interception. Seriously, it's like we're playing the Lions with all these turnovers, except we're the Lions. Why couldn't the Commanders play like that last week? I don't care. I'm still taking credit. They lost because of the Honolulu flu. And
The Honolulu flu. What kind of? I mean, I'm a Lions fan, yes, and I do think why couldn't they have played like that against us last week? Yes, you are right, Tom. That is exactly what I'm thinking here. But wow.
Shipley even gets a touchdown. All right, now. you're just running up the score, which we would do the same thing against you, but I still don't have to be happy about it. Take care, Commanders! We are going to the Super Bowl again! Oh, I'm doing my entire stash again tonight, but this time, it's gonna be a sad stash. Kenny Pickett is going to the Super Bowl.
But let me ask you something. Can they find a ring size for Kenny Pickett? I mean, hypothetically, if Philadelphia wins the Super Bowl, where are you gonna find a ring size for Kenny Pickett's tiny ass hands, bro? What are you gonna do?
I need a drink. AJ Brown is going to the Super Bowl. You fly high, AJ. We got nothing else here. Hey, this NFC Championship game featuring the Eagles looks very familiar. Well, I didn't feel bad last week after the Lions lost to the Commanders, but now I feel worse because the Commanders just got blown out by the Eagles. And I feel even more worse because I hate Liam Cohen. I repeat, if we get Chiefs-Eagles again, I am not watching the Super Bowl. I don't care.
I mean, everybody's going to watch the Super Bowl.
If it's the Chiefs winning their 100th Super Bowl in a row, I will never root for the Eagles. Oh, so we get to beat the Eagles again. I mean, we totally don't know if we're gonna win. Well, at least we had a good season, and Dan Snyder wasn't a part of it.
Facts, bro. See, way to be positive. Way to be positive, man. I gotta give you a round of applause, bro. See, Washington fans, aren't you glad? Aren't you glad that Dan Snyder was forced to sell your team? Yeah, because that guy was a prick. He was a cancer. Dan Snyder was a cancer. He was a prick. There was a lot of scandal. And he's the one that caved to the woke mob, and he's the reason you guys are called the Commanders instead of still being called the Redskins. And if I'm being honest, I wish you guys would change your name back.
So that's a happy ending.
Don't say happy ending after I just talked about Dan Snyder. Like, bro, come on. All right. I'm trying to find some videos to react to. What's this?
File free in the app by 2/18. When you switch to TurboTax, do it yourself.
Feels like old times. It's good to have the old gang back together again.
Let's just hope things don't turn out like last time.
There he goes. What'd I tell you, Charles? Boy, is as sour as weak old milk. No wonder she didn't stay with you. Not even a retired $2 whore would stay with you. That's the goddamn truth. Now, you used to be decent company, but now you're worse than a snake with a toothache.
Oh damn, bro. Uncle's just lighting him up.
All he does is whine.
Excuse me.
Oh, don't get all angry. It ain't gonna change nothing. You're hopeless. And I mean that literally. You got no hope. I mean, look at you. Look at this place. Your dream home. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Oh, darling Abigail, I've changed. Come live with me in an outhouse I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a shit in.
What are you trying to say?
It's awful. It's a dump. The house has gotta go. Get some self-respect, you miserable sack of shit. Build a house a lady set foot in.
Place just needs a woman's touch.
It needs leveling. No woman would touch this place.
Damn. That's... I just love how this guy like managed to recreate that entire scene in Lego. Like, kudos to you, bro. Kudos to you, Lego Crow. Combat Wombat. You know, I haven't watched his videos in a long time.
EDP445 was a YouTuber who uploaded comedic rants.
Oh, that was like from like 3 years ago. I've seen it already. Brewster dropped a new video?
Alright, now I don't know if you've ever been blackmailed before, but it's not a real rootin' tootin' time, let me tell you. And when you're blackmailed...
I don't think I have been blackmailed.
As a child, well, I'd say that is even worse. Now you might be sitting there like, well, who the heck would blackmail a little kid of all people? Well, that would be my older sister, of course. Who else? You see, way back in the day, when my parents would go out, my sister would babysit me because she was 8 years older. And usually she'd have her dumbass friend Amanda over, and the two of them would pretty much torment the shit out of me all night long. Like, for example, one night they decided to put ketchup all over the faces, pretend they were the devil, and chase me around the house like a bunch of psychopaths.
I am the devil. Blah.
Oh my God! Ah! So needless to say, her blackmailing her little brother is not too far of a stretch. Well, on this particular night of extortion, if you will, my little 5-year-old ass was sitting on the floor fucking off my Lincoln Logs when all of a sudden my sister decides to play a little game called Make Your Little Brother Say a Bunch of Fucked Up Swear Words game. Which was a popular game for kids back then. We didn't have internet. That's how we had fun.
Was that really like? Was that really something that '90s kids did back then? Was make their little siblings say swear words? Is that what they did back then?
Hey, check this shit out, Amanda. Hey, idiot. Say slutty spaghetti. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm legally allowed to say that. No, it's fine. I'm babysitting you. I'm the law. Now say slutty spaghetti. I think I better consult my attorney first.
Fucking say slutty spaghetti or I'll make the fucking devil come out again.
All right, goddamn, fucking slutty spaghetti. There, you happy? Oh my God, it's so funny. He's little and he doesn't know things. Well, for the next 20 minutes, they have me repeat some of the most random, unorthodox swear words that they could think of. But I didn't mind. Hell, I was 5 years old at the time. If you're gonna give me carte blanche to say some swear words, well, by golly, I'm gonna say them. All right, now say...
And not me at that age. I mean, according to my dad, if I heard somebody, according to Dad, if I heard somebody say swear words in front of me, I did not care if they didn't know. Like, it didn't matter if they didn't know that I could hear them say that. I was throwing a temper tantrum if I heard someone say that. I mean, obviously, I'm not like that now, as you can see. But, yeah, I didn't like hearing that shit. In middle school, once I got to middle school, I would cuss like a freaking sailor. There was a couple of times when Dad had to put soap in my mouth, it'd get so bad. It didn't work, but he still did.
Say, oh, I don't know. How about Pumpernickel Fucker? Pumpernickel Fucker. A man who fucks pumpernickels. Oh my God, this is the best night of my life. Well, eventually my sister and Amanda get bored of this little game, so they decide to play a different game. And this game, of course, is called Blackmail the Shit Out of Your Little Brother game. Another popular game that we played before the internet. Hey, go upstairs and bring the Nintendo down so me and Amanda can play it on the big TV. How about you can kiss my ass and you can go get it yourself? How about that? I said go upstairs and get the Nintendo.
Or I'll tell Mom and Dad that you said pumpernickel fucker.
Well, well, well. That took a sharp left turn, didn't it?
Oh, they played make your little brother say swear words game just to get him to do stuff and blackmail him if they didn't. Not gonna lie, that's kind of fucked up. I should probably turn my mic up and volume down. I think that shit's too loud. Oh shit.
1 minute, you're laughing and having a good time with your slutty spaghettis and your pumpernickel fuckers, and the next second, it's all being used against you, and you're getting extorted by your older sister. Well, I can't have the world know that I said the F word. I am 5 years old, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. When I was that age, you wouldn't catch me dead swearing. Middle school, you would hear me. Middle school, I swore all the time. Hell, I think I still do.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that's like a second-degree felony in Ohio.
It's not.
Can't get in trouble for that. So next thing you know, I'm getting the Nintendo like a little broken back bitch. And of course, my sister's not just gonna stop there. No, she's gotta capitalize on this situation. All right, now go get the Funyuns out of the kitchen and feed them to me while I suck ass at Super Mario 3. Ah, damn you and your blackmailing heart, you fucking conniving asshole. Fucking conniving asshole. Add it to the list. Anything else you wanna say? So throughout the entire night, the two of them proceed to make me into their own little personal servant.
My ass would be tweaking. I would be fucking tweaking, bro.
And they're not even being practical about it. They're just making me do stupid shit. They're making me, like, sing and dance. All right, now sing the hot stepper and dance like a dipshit. Hit it. Na 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 na. Hell, at one point they changed my name and they start calling me some stupid ass shit. All right, from now on, your name is now Tunis Lawoon Poonie Poon. Aw, I don't want to be.
The fuck does that even mean?
Tunis Lawoon Poonie Poon. More Funyuns, Tunis Lawoon Poonie Poon, and put a rush on it. But out of all the shit that they made me do that night, I'd say the most questionable favor that I had to do was when they called and ordered food at the restaurant down the street, and they made my little 5-year-old ass go down and get it at like 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, my sister. Fucking babysitter of the year, what can I say? Now, going to this restaurant sucked ass for 2 reasons. For one, the place was notorious for catching on fire and closing down. So when I walked in there, I was like, is this place about to fucking burst into flames at any moment? Am I about to lose my life picking up a goddamn order of onion rings for my punk-ass sister? And for 2, the fucking pickup counter was tall as hell, and nobody could see my little 5-year-old ass. I stood at that counter for like 45 minutes, just completely helpless, like, hello? Anybody? There's a child here. Eventually, a waitress stumbles upon me and she's like, "Whoa, there's a little kid here. Hi, I'm here to pick up an order for Tunis Luon Pony Poon. Do you smell smoke? I think I smell smoke. Are we all gonna fucking die?" So I get home with that food and my sister's like, "Well, goddamn, it's about time. We thought somebody on the streets might have snatched your little ass up. You took so damn long." Well, not too long after that whole fiasco, my parents got home. And in retrospect, I should have just got in front of the situation and just said like, "Hey, mom and dad, guess what? I said pumpernickel fucker and a whole slew of other bad words. That's my bad." Hell, if I would have done that, I don't even think I would have gotten that much trouble. But instead, I said nothing. And you know what happened? That's right, my sister held that shit over my head for not days, not weeks, and not even months. We're talking years. I was her goddamn indentured servant for. All because I was afraid that the world was gonna find out about all these goddamn bad words that I said. What the hell? How can spaghetti be slutty in the first place? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, and who the hell fucks a loaf of bread? I don't know how many bags of Funyuns I served my sister, or how many renditions I did of the goddamn hot stepper. Eventually, it all led to one day, literally years later, where I was sitting on the couch and I was thinking, what the fuck am I being afraid of again? Getting in trouble for some swear words that I said when I was 5 years old? Surely the statute of limitations is up on that fucking crime, right? So I go up to my sister with a fucking cigarette hanging on my mouth and I'm like, "Guess what? I'm done being your indentured servant. Tell everybody I said pumpernickel fucker. I could give a shit." "Oh, I wouldn't tell on you, Tunis Lawoon Poony Poon." "Wait a minute, what? You mean you're not gonna tell everybody I said pumpernickel fucker?" "No, you idiot. I would be the one that would get in trouble. I made you say it for Christ's sake. Plus, you know, I fucking made you go out at 8 o'clock at night and go pick up food by yourself. That's way more fucked up." So just like that, I felt like the world's biggest idiot. But guess what? I was free at last.
Yeah, you would feel like a freaking idiot, wouldn't you?
Who cares if I spent 2 years of my life in servitude to my fucking older sister? So I guess the moral of the story is, don't fucking negotiate with terrorists. That's why it's...
Don't negotiate with terrorists or your blackmailing ass sister.
The standard policy for the United States. Because as soon as you start doing that shit, well, guess what? Then you're serving them Funyuns left and right, and you're doing the fucking hot stepper like an asshole. The end.
I love how he added fucking Bill Clinton to this. That's a nice touch. That's a nice touch there.
Brewstew.com.
Recurring nightmares.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage for free?
Here we go.
Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Tri-S app today.
All right, reoccurring nightmares. Everybody's had them at some point in their life, right? I mean, we've all had those dreams where you're falling off a cliff, or all your teeth are falling out, or Dog the Bounty Hunter's repossessing your car.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've actually had dreams where I was like falling off a cliff and I'd fucking like my brain would like send like a shock down my body that make me twitch, make sure I wasn't dead. And I'd fucking wake up and it's hard for me to get back to sleep.
Car. We've all had them nightmares, right? Well, today I'd like to go over my top 3 reoccurring nightmares that apparently my stupid brain just can't get enough of.
Number 3.
All right, now this first reoccurring nightmare I used to have all the time back when I worked at a shitty car dealership. And in this dream, I would be standing in the service aisle, right beside the tires, and I would do nothing for hours and hours on end. That was it. That was the entire dream.
Sounds kind of boring, not gonna lie. How the fuck is this a nightmare? I mean, is that really the entire dream? It doesn't sound like a nightmare to me. It just sounds like a really, really boring dream.
Now you might be sitting there like, well, how's that a fucking nightmare? What's so scary about that? Well, the scary part actually happened when I woke up, because that's when I realized that I had to go to work and stand in the service aisle, buy the fucking tires, and do absolutely nothing for hours and hours on end. Because that was the majority of my goddamn job. Now, if you don't think that's a nightmare, well, you obviously have never worked a dead-end job before in your life. I basically worked...
I wouldn't say I'm working a dead-end job, because like I'm really just working. Like I'm working at Pizza Hut right now to kind of help me save up for college. Well, I'm not really save up for college because I'm in college right now. I'm taking online classes and I'm having Department of Rehabilitation Services pay for my tuition and stuff. But I'm working Pizza Hut so I can have some spending money, I guess.
Worked 2 shifts back to back, one in Dreamland and one in fucking Reality Land. And I only got paid for one. What a crock of shit. I mean, I'll take the fucking Dog the Bounty Hunter nightmare over that shit any day of the week. All right, double shift, monotonous hell, fucking nightmare. Check. On to the next one.
Number 2.
Now, as I've mentioned in my Dumb Dreams cartoon that I made like 4,000 years ago, when I was a kid, I used to have a reoccurring nightmare that Harry and Marv from the movie Home Alone would break into my house and I'd have to fucking huck paint cans down my stairs to defend myself. And for a while, that...
Oh. So you had a dream where you was fucking Macaulay Culkin? Damn.
Was the only reoccurring nightmare that I had as a kid. Well, all of that changed one day when I went to the Blockbuster Video and I rented a little video game called Resident Evil 2 for the Sony PlayStation. Now, if you've never played Resident Evil 2, it's a game about zombies and it's terrifying as hell. Well, imagine my naive 8-year-old ass playing this game for the first time, all by myself late at night. You remember that fucking opening cutscene? Look at this shit. Look at these graphics back in 1998. I thought these were real fucking people on the screen. That shit was terrifying as hell.
Yeah, that does not. Graphics have changed since the 90s. They've gotten a lot better.
Well, after playing roughly 45 seconds of this game and dying in the street, didn't even make it to fucking Kendo's gun shop, I promptly turned the PlayStation off, and I was A-okay with never playing that frightening-ass shit ever again. Well, naturally, it didn't take long for my stupid-ass brain to internalize that shit, and next thing you know, I'm having zombie nightmares left and right. Now, these dreams always started off pretty much the same. I'd be sitting on the couch, minding my own business, when suddenly somebody starts pounding on my front door. So I'd go to answer it, and it'd always be somebody random as hell. It'd be like my fucking dad's friend Carl, and he'd be like, "Hey, fucking guess what? Fucking zombies out in the street, all willy-nilly. Come on, we gotta get the hell out of here." And then we'd run out in the streets, and we'd have nothing to defend ourselves but like a fucking broken Nerf gun and a goddamn wiffle ball bat. Now, it's important to note that in these nightmares, I can never run at full speed. For whatever reason, it always feels like I'm waist deep in, like, chocolate pudding or some shit. I can only move in slow motion. Meanwhile, the zombies are on fucking roller skates, flying at us at full speed and shit. Now, somehow, they would never catch up to my ass, but almost every single time, my dad's friend Carl would end up getting bitten by a zombie. But I'd never know it because that piece of shit would always try to hide it from me in these fucking dreams. I'd look over and his ass would suddenly be wearing like a long sleeve turtleneck or some shit. What are you looking at? It's chilly outside, all right? What's the big deal? 10 minutes later, that shit would come back to bite me in the ass, literally. Ah, shit, I'm out of ammo. Carl, I need another bandolier. Carl? Guess what? Fucking, I'm a zombie now. Blah! Oh, piss! And then I'd wake up right around that point in the middle of the night, and I'd have so much goddamn resentment for my dad's friend Carl. He'd like come over to our house the next day and be like, "Hey, it's me, Carl. Where's your dad at?" And I'd be like, "Fuck off, Carl, you..."
Aw, damn, bro. That's... I have no comment.
Turtleneck wearing piece of shit. But hey, that's the way it goes. What can I say? All right, zombie apocalypse with my dad's friend nightmare. Check. What's next?
Number 1.
All right, now this last nightmare always takes place at Cedar Point. And if you've never been to Cedar Point before, well, it's a theme park in Ohio that has some of the biggest, most butthole-clenching roller coasters on the planet. And one of those roller coasters...
I ain't never been to Cedar Point, but I remember this one time I was in 8th grade. It was an 8th grade field trip. We went to Kings Island, which is just outside of Cincinnati, and I had bought this chicken mask for some reason. I bought a chicken mask, and I bought a fidget spinner because those were popular back then. It was when fidget spinners were still popular. And I was the only kid in school that didn't fucking have one. I am not gonna lie to you. I do not remember much from that day. But let's continue. Oh, damn.
Coasters is the Millennium Force. Now, the first time I saw the Millennium Force as a kid, I thought it was the tallest goddamn thing in the entire world. And my little ass was not the biggest fan of heights back then, let me tell you. So needless to say...
neither am I really, but at the same time, I don't mind roller coasters.
The first time I rode the Millennium Force, it traumatized my ass quite a bit. Well, you can bet your ass it didn't take long for my stupid brain to be like, hey, I wrote a script for this.
Did I time that fart right in sync with that bang?
New dream? It's called Get Stuck on Top of the Millennium Force Dream. Does that sound like fun? Yeah, that's right. In this reoccurring night...
Yeah, your brain tends to do some weird stuff when it comes to your dreams, bro. You are not the only one.
Bear, I get stuck at the very tippity top of the Millennium Force. Now, I've had this dream hundreds of times, to say the least. And sure, it's not always exactly the same. Sometimes the Millennium Force will be made out of popsicle sticks, and it's flimsy as hell. Sometimes the Millennium Force is so high up, it's basically in the fucking stratosphere. Hell, sometimes it's not even the Millennium Force at all. Instead, it'll be some, new bullshit ride that my stupid-ass brain came up with. Hey, you guys want to ride the Holy High Five? What's the Holy High Five? Oh, it's a roller coaster that's so high up...
You can high-five God!
Oh, piss! Oh.
What the actual fuck?
Oh, piss! But no matter what rendition of this stupid nightmare plays out in my head, it always ends the same way. And that, of course, is with me falling off the fucking roller coaster, and with me waking up in bed abruptly, oh, piss! With the feeling of my asshole up in my own throat. Now, thankfully, it's just a dream, it's not real, and there's nothing to be afraid of. That is, until, 10 years later as an adult, I actually did get stuck on the fucking Millennium Force. Yeah, what a rootin' tootin' time that is, having a reoccurring nightmare all of a sudden become reality. There we are, me and my wife, living our best lives, suspended hundreds of feet in the air, stuck on the fucking Millennium Force. And hey, guess what? I already did a cartoon of that story fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah, I remember watching that cartoon too. It was the greatest.
So if you want to know that whole story, go check out that cartoon. Or don't. I'm not your dad. I can't tell you what to do. But those are my personal top 3 reoccurring nightmares. And if you don't think they're very scary, well, that's fine. But you better hope that one of your stupid-ass nightmares doesn't come true, because it sucks ass, let me tell you. Oh, wow, what a fucking weird nightmare. Hey, you! It's me, Dog the Bounty Hunter. I'm repossessing your Honda Accord, you fucking piece of shit.
Damn. Dog the Bounty Hunter repossessing your car, that's actually wild.
Brosco.com.
Childhood injuries.
All right, now I don't know about you, but a big part of my childhood was getting hurt on a daily basis. Over the years, I've suffered many a childhood injury because, well, I was a stupid little kid that made stupid decisions. But I'm sure I'm not the only one, right? I mean, we've all attempted to bunny hop over one of our friends before, out in the middle of the street, for fun, right? Remember? Well, today, in honor of being a stupid little kid, I'd like to go over 3 prominent injuries that I suffered as a child in no particular order. Number 1. All right, now if you guys weren't sliding down your stairs with a sleeping bag when you...
I'm not sure if I remember really having stairs in my house as a kid. Yeah, I don't, because I always lived in those, I always lived in one of those houses that did not have an upstairs. I mean, my apartment has an upstairs, but... I'm not a kid anymore. I'm fucking 22.
When you were a kid, I don't know what the fuck you were doing with your life. To me as a child, there was no cheaper adrenaline rush than going 0 to 60 down 14 steps in your living room. And sure, I'd get hurt. I'd get hurt all the time. But it didn't matter because that fucking staircase would call out to me all the time. Hey, you little 8-year-old bitch. I bet you can't slide down my ass with your fucking Steve Urkel sleeping bag. Oh, bitch-ass stairs. I'm not afraid of you. You're on. Ah, my pelvis. Now, sliding down the stairs with a sleeping bag is all well and fine, but if you were a real motherfucker, you went down the stairs in a laundry basket like a fucking professional. Now, I've only attempted this feat one time in my childhood, and that was with my dumbass friend Mike.
Ooh. Laundry basket. It looks like fun.
At his house. And keep in mind, we did this shit for fun. We did not do this on a dare. There was no money involved. There was no fucking camera crew there recording us. Hi, I'm Tyler from Brew Stew Films. Welcome to Jackass. Nope.
Please tell me my stream's not gonna get copyrighted for that.
Just 2 kids, a laundry basket, and a dream. That's all we needed. I mean, we did have a...
Hi, I'm Blaine Shockey, and welcome to Jackass.
Adult supervision, all right? We weren't complete maniacs. We had fucking Michael's drunk-ass stepdad passed out in the living room. It'll be fine. And in our heads, this little stunt was gonna work flawlessly. We were gonna maneuver this Kmart laundry basket down a flight of steps, maybe do a fucking victory wheelie on the bottom landing, then probably pop champagne bottles in the winner's circle of the goddamn laundry basket classic.
Damn. Let your imagination run wild, kid.
But instead of that happening, well, something like this happened instead. We crash onto the landing like we're on the ass end of a Home Alone booby trap. The laundry basket explodes on impact. Michael's stepdad wakes up and he's like, "Oh shit, are you boys all right? Somebody call 911. Nah, just kidding. That didn't happen. His ass was so drunk he didn't even fucking wake up when we fell down the stairs. Piss off, officer. I'm fine. I only had 2 beers. But if he had woken up, he would have woken up to the scene of 2 broken children at the bottom of a staircase. Not only did I bite the shit out of my tongue on the way down, but I fucked my right shoulder up 6 different ways to Sunday. Now, did I dislocate my shoulder? Did I possibly break my clavicle in half? I have no idea, because I didn't tell anybody about it afterwards. All I know is that my shoulder fucking hurt for multiple months afterwards, and I lost a good 12 miles an hour off my Little League fastball. Hell, even today as an adult, if I wipe my ass too quickly on the toilet, I get a sharp pain in between my fucking shoulder blades. Goddamn laundry basket bullshit! But hey, whatever. No severe damage done, I guess.
Damn. The things you do as a child, bro, you have... When you're a kid, especially when you're a kid that young, like, you have legit no idea the decisions you make. You have no idea how that shit's gonna affect you in the future.
Yes, kids will be kids, right? Kids will be kids.
Number 2.
Well, if slinging yourself down the family staircase isn't your idea of fun, well, let me tell you about another little stunt that we would do as kids. And this little stunt involved a skateboard and a bike with pegs. And what we like to do as children is somebody would ride the bike as fast as they could, while another kid sat on a skateboard and held onto the pegs for dear life and tried their best not to eat shit on the fucking asphalt. Yeah, what a rootin' tootin' time that was, huh? This was a goddamn game that we played all the time. It was a game that we called Hang On to the Pegs Until You Die game. And of course, we didn't have any helmets or knee pads or fucking adult supervision. I mean, aside from the neighbors watching us through their window and shit. Oh, honey, come here, quick! There's a bunch of dirty little kids doing Evel Knievel shit out in the street. Well, on one particular day, while we were outside playing the Hang On to the Pegs Until You Die game, or Hot Peg, if you will, I was determined to set our all-time neighborhood record. Now, what that record was, I have no idea. I don't know if it was distance or time spent on the skateboard or whatever the fuck. All I know is I was like, y'all better save your pennies for that big-ass holographic Guinness Book of World Records.
I don't think there really was a record, because you and your friends might have been like the only ones stupid enough to do that. But What do I know? I didn't grow up in the Midwest in the 90s.
Because I'm about to be on the cover of that bitch. Now, my friend David was the one that was on the bike during this little fiasco, and I don't know if he was just feeling ambitious or if he just skipped his fucking Ritalin that day or what, but his ass started pedaling like he just robbed a goddamn liquor store at knife point. The skateboard starts shaking. It's doing that death rattle thing that happens when you're going way too fucking fast on a skateboard. You can hear a goddamn sonic boom echo out throughout the neighborhood and shit. The entire time I'm like, David, stop! Stop, David! Stop the goddamn bike! I'm gonna fucking die! But David on that day did not stop. Because David apparently was trying to break the goddamn land speed record on a fucking Huffy BMX bike. Well, next thing you know, the skateboard hits a pebble out in the middle of the street, and I go skittering throughout the road like a fucking poorly animated cartoon. Now, I don't know if you've ever slid to a stop on asphalt using nothing but your face and hands before.
No, but I bet that shit would fucking hurt.
But it's not as fun as it sounds. One side of my face was completely scraped up, covered in road rash, but the palms of my hands were even worse because, well, I didn't have any fucking palms on my hands anymore. They were lying 14 feet behind me in the middle of a fucking street. Now, it's worth noting that this all happened just a few days prior to school picture day. Well, you can bet your ass that year, I didn't even fucking go to picture day. To hell with that, what's the point? I'm gonna have my picture taken when I look like the fucking district attorney of Gotham City, for fuck's sake? No thank you. But hey, whatever. No severe district attorney of Gotham. To hell with that, what's the point? I'm gonna have my picture taken when I look like the fucking district attorney of Gotham City, for fuck's sake?
That was a reference to Two-Face, wasn't it?
No thank you. But hey, whatever. No severe damage done. Kids will be kids and all that shit, right?
Number 3.
Alright, now this last childhood injury happened a very long time ago. It was way back when my dad would take me with him to go play pickup basketball games at the park. Yeah, that's right, back in the day, my dad was basically fucking Woody Harrelson's ass in the movie White Men Can't Jump. What a time to be alive. Well, while him and Wesley Snipes would be on the court hustling the shit out of people for money, my little ass be hanging out in the playground. And it was during one of these sessions on the playground where I was on top of the jungle gym doing kid shit, minding my own business, when all of a sudden some punk-ass kid from down below starts talking shit to me. Hey, you up there. You're a fucking fart knocker. How do you like that shit? Now, at first, I was just confused, because I had no idea who this kid was, or why he was throwing out unsolicited fart knocker insults all willy-nilly. But this little freckled fuck just kept going on and on and on. Yeah, I'm talking to you, you dick toucher. You like to touch all the gross dicks, don't you? So I lean over the railing and look down, and I'm like, hey, motherfucker, the only dick I touch is my own, you piece of shit. Or whatever the hell I said. Look, I don't have the exact transcript of this conversation, all right? It doesn't matter what was said. What matters is, 5 seconds later, I lean a little too far forward, and I accidentally fling myself over the railing. So I plummet 15 feet to the ground, and I cracked the back of my head so hard that I swear I forgot what the fuck my middle name was. Well, that little freckled piece of shit thinks I just died on impact, so he's like, sorry I said all those things about you touching dick. See you later. Now look, I'm not gonna lie here. After falling and cracking my head on the ground, I cried like a little schoolboy bitch. Now, thank God my dad was right there, fucking on the whole other side of the park, still playing basketball, so he didn't hear me crying like a big fucking wussy crybaby. I eventually calmed down, and it's pretty apparent that I sustained a head injury of some sort. There's a pretty significant...
Not trying to be an ass, but I feel like that would explain a lot.
Get ringing going on in my ears. The outside is all of a sudden a lot brighter than I remember it being. Now, did I suffer a concussion of some sort? Did I possibly fracture my fucking skull? I have no idea because I didn't tell anybody afterwards. Naturally. All I know is that I got in the car to go home that day, and I just pretended that nothing even happened. Boy, I sure hustled the shit out of those guys. How was the playground? Did you have fun? Playground? What's a playground? What the fuck is my middle name? But hey, whatever. Kids will be kids. No big deal. I was fine. Who cares if I had to fucking relearn how to write my name in cursive? I figured it out. It's not a big deal. So there you have it. There's 3 childhood injuries that stand out in my mind. And if you guys like this video, well, guess what? I could probably make 2 or 3 more cartoons on the same subject because I fucked myself up on a regular basis as a kid. The end.
All right. see if we can find another video to react to.
If dating was like a video game, what would the best...
Right. Oh. Offending everyone. Offending everybody. Is what he's actually, is what the name of his... Oh, he's got a lot of... 144 videos of 1.6 million subscribers. Brother. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Meet Abby and Brittany Hensel, who defied the odds and proved God does have a sense of humor. Abby and Brittany are conjoined twins and were born on March 7th, 1990, to the parents of Mike Hensel and, I'm assuming, a demon. Now, despite the doctor saying, "Kill it! Kill it with fire!" the Hensel parents decided to keep their abomination and raise it like any other freak, dressing it up, taking it to school, and giving toddlers nightmare
Oh, sweet Jesus.
fuel. Abby and Brittany each have their own heart, stomach, and spine, but sadly, only one cooter. So sorry boys, that kangaroo only has one pouch. Each twin controls one arm and one leg, which makes things like walking hilarious to watch. To make it more challenging, each twin only has
that is actually fucked up.
Feeling on their half of the body, meaning if one was asleep, the other could give a handy without them knowing. When they were born, they actually had another arm protruding from the back of their neck, but had it removed. And honestly, I wish they kept it. If you have two heads, the last thing someone's gonna say is, "Whoa, you have 3 arms!" Plus, even if it was really weak, you can still give it a little top hat and tell people, "Good day, sir." Anyway, despite their physical limitations, they both can drive a car, which is impressive considering they're both women. It's hard enough to stay focused with my girl backseat driving. Imagine that bitch had a hand on the wheel. So what do the twins do for work? Why, they're both teachers, which has to be a memorable first day for those kids.
Yeah, that's definitely not traumatizing.
Now, because they can only be in one classroom at once, they're only paid one salary, which, if you ask me, is totally fair. However, they did have to pay for 2 college tuitions, which is total bullshit. I mean, they could at least give them a scholarship for relay races. Anyway, the reason I'm talking to you about this floating peace sign is because a picture went viral recently showing Abby on her wedding day. And you heard that correctly. Only Abby got married because marrying 2 people is illegal.
I mean, it's not that marrying 2 people is like illegal. It's just like, you know, it can't be done. Like you can't be married to 2 people at once. I think that's what it is. Unless you're like Mormon, of course. Because I'm pretty sure most Mormons have like 50 wives. Anyway,
Although it kind of seems like a polygamy loophole. Now, like most of you, when I saw this picture, I screamed uncontrollably. But after the night terrors were done, I came up with a whole bunch of questions. So this next part of the video is where I ask every horrible question.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Buckle up your bootstraps, boys. Because we might be going to hell after this video.
Does she nibble on an ear while kissing? Work the balls during a blowy?
No.
Go cheek to cheek during salad toss? She controls one of the arms, so she gotta help out a little. How you gonna do doggy when you keep falling over? Do they ever get jealous? Like, get your hand off my man's ass. Do they have different kinks? Does one like butt stuff while the other's a good Christian? If he chokes one, can the other breathe? What if one of them suffers brain damage? Now you got one spaghetti hand that keeps slapping food out of your bowl. At that point, would having sex be considered vape? If you marry the non-Pop-Tart, then is it still cool? Like, just ignore her grunting. I'm trying, but she keeps looking at me. Do they take birth control? Can they even have a kid? What if the ultrasound reveals 3 heads and a tail? Will they click the restart button, or are they giving birth to that hellspawn? Do they touch themselves? Does that make it incest? What if one of them finger bangs and the other says no? Is that assault? Could one of them go to jail? How are you gonna sentence the innocent one? Is prison just court-ordered Oculus Rift glasses? How do you keep getting shanked? Wait, if they only have one cooter, then who feels the gasm? Are they both moaning? Is it just like a delayed effect where one starts vibrating as the other says, here it comes? Either way, that's one lucky dude. I mean, what the odds they both get a headache, right? Besides, it's every guy's fantasy to be with 2 women. Now sure, they both have horse faces, but he's still smashing 2 ponies at once. Think about just tilting their heads to the side as you run your shaft through their lips. You're hurting our necks. Shh, I'm almost finished. Even if one twin isn't into it, I'm sure you could convince her. Think about it. Every date, kiss, and ball tickle, she's right there. I mean, most of smashing a chick is opportunity, and every day you could just throw a, so what are you doing later, girl? If that doesn't work, then just gaslight one saying, are you gonna let your sister tell you when you're allowed to be intimate with your husband? What if one twin abuses the other? We're getting wet tonight whether you like it or not. Bailey loves it when you cry. Is one twin more dominant than the other? Like, it can't be 50-50. One of them has to cave more. My guess is Abby's the alpha. Her leg is 2 inches longer, meaning anytime she's pissed, all she has to do is lean a little. What are you gonna do now, bitch? Yeah, let's not forget who the superior twin is, you f***ing kickstand. What if the other twin gets married? Are you just texting dibs every morning, or is it first come, first serve? Shotgun? Oh, damn it. Sorry, Billy. It's the trunk for you. This would give heads or tails a whole new meaning. How do you even go on dates when you have holy shit face, where every time someone sees you, they yell, holy shit! It's gotta be distracting, you know?
I mean, I said a little bit ago that you can't marry 2 people at once. But I feel like Siamese twins is like, you know, loophole. This dude, by marrying Siamese twins, I think he just found the loophole, boys. You can marry 2 women at once. Of course, because only if they're Siamese twins, of course, and only one of their names can be on the actual certificate. But
apparently they vacation on cruises, which is wild because everyone's drunk on a cruise. Could you imagine always hearing do they just lean into it and go up to people saying, how many heads am I holding up? Nope, you're drunk. Give me your keys. Give me your keys or I will curse you. What if
fucking hell, man. Hold on, let me turn my head around here.
the boat starts sinking? Do they just look at their life vest and go, oh, shit? Can they both swim? They have 4 lungs. Can one of them just hold their breath while the other breathes for her? How does their esophagus work? If I blew a load in Abby's mouth, would Brittany spit it out?
You're fucking disgusting.
Oh, I hope they never see this. Oh, what am I missing? Drugs. How do drugs work? If one drops a tab, does the other see goblins? Can one drink while the other drives home? Do both their faces strain while taking a poo?
Probably. I mean, if they only got like one cooter, they probably have like one ass too.
Can't tell if my questions are getting smarter or dumber. Oh, how do I end this? Let's talk about some positives. School must have been easy, considering they always had someone to cheat off of. They're probably super fast at eating corn. And, Halloween! Halloween must be so much fun. They don't even need costumes. Just start walking on all 4s and give some kid forever trauma. You ready?
Jeez fucking Christ.
You know what? think I'm gonna sit this one out. All right, have fun being a bobblehead. You know what you wanted.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Where you from? Fuck my mama, nigga. Fuck my mama. Fuck your mama, nigga.
Oh, this dude's asking for it.
Fuck your mama.
You're gonna pop him.
I live on 400
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oxford Avenue, 2 blocks away. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I'm gonna walk to you. I'm gonna walk right to my house for you, bro.
Oh my god, yeah, I'd have smacked the piss out of that dude.
Oh God, I'm not trying to disrespect you, bro. I'm not. I'm the same nigga all day, every day.
That dude has to. There's no way that dude isn't drunk.
Are you kidding me? Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Where you from? Where the fuck you from, nigga? You from here? Get the fuck out of here, you a clown, nigga.
Oh, dude, he's gonna pop this motherfucker.
God, you a clown, nigga. You from here?
Oh, he's gonna crack that can over his face.
You a clown. What, you gonna smack me with that? Smack me. Smack me. Smack me.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Nigga, come on, yeah. Drop it. Oh.
God. Bro took a can of Twisted Tea and smacked the piss out of that dude with the might of Zeus.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is he still gonna try to fight that dude?
Yeah, you got yours, buddy.
Yeah, bad decision. Just smack the living piss out of you with a can of Twisted Tea and you're still gonna try to fight him? Yeah, you're a special kind of dumbass.
Call me another fucking nigga. I don't give a fuck. Hey man, you learned his lesson, man. Ain't no reason to be. Call me another nigga. Ain't no reason to find him out. Call me another fucking nigga. Okay.
Is he still gonna try to fight that dude? I mean, he's still gonna try to fight that dude? I mean, just beat your ass. Just kicked your ass.
Okay.
Oh, it literally says right here in the description. Drunk guy gets smacked with Twisted Tea.
Good. You good now? You're good. I asked you not to call me a nigga.
I don't blame you, dude.
Neither do I, man. I mean, jeez, man. I mean, this pasty ass white dude just called this dude the N-word repeatedly. He was definitely getting smacked for that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would smack the taste out of his mouth too. For that. I would smack the piss out of him too. Let's see if we can find another video. Daniel Lewis Core.
I can tell you what this really means. It means China has successfully killed the Wither and now has the resources necessary to activate a beacon.
Jake102 said, I bet when she steps on the scale, it says to be continued.
God fucking damn. Wait, is Queso streaming? I'm gonna put that in his chat. I bet when you step on a scale, it says to be continued.
W Kitty, man, not gonna lie. W Kitty, bro. I don't know why she's never eaten anything like I've left out. Beefy with the 5, thank you. Okay, room number 8. All right, let's go clean that up. Where room number 8 at? Is it upstairs? I was probably gonna be this one since the cleaning supplies right here. No. I hear a light flickering. I don't know if that should be of any concern of mine, but hey, I hear it either way. Chat, let's look for room number 8. We gotta clean it. Oh, it's this. Hey, I'm telling y'all right now, something going on with room number 3. Something going on. Does that say 6? What does that say? Oh, that's 5. My bad.
I'm sorry about that.
From the screen to the ring to the bed.
There's no way it was that bad. I mean, I haven't listened to it.
And I also poured all the last of the blue cheese for today. Oh, and I taught Ashlyn how to do the poolside.
Oh yeah, boy. After all of that, you deserve a nice go of rest and a couple brewskis, man.
Hey, just wondering if you got your photos.
I mean, there is like,
from the screen to the ring to the.
Bro would rather kill himself than listen to KSI's new song.
Hey, just wondering if you got your photos printed.
Logos printed.
What?
I have.
Dude. Aliens do exist. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg. He's not a lizard person. He's an alien. Not sure what planet he's from.
I have a joke for you.
Oh, God.
What is a skeleton's favorite snack?
I don't know.
Go on, guess.
Death?
No. Go on, guess.
No.
Come on. Guess. Why are you laughing? I haven't told the punchline yet.
Oh my God, that reminds me so much of fucking Ahmed the Dead Terrorist, bro. I mean, anybody in the chat here, like, anybody in the chat familiar with Jeff Dunham, Ahmed the Dead Terrorist?
What is a skeleton's favorite snack? Guess!
What do you mean a lot of fresh?
Guess! Fuck! Guess! Guess, goddamn you! Why won't you answer me? What is my favorite snack?
Bones.
No!
Angry. Damn, he do be angry.
No! What is it? Why must you fail me so often?
Silence! I kill you!
Ribs! Spare ribs!
I don't think that's a snack. I think that's more like...
Fuck!
Look, I read today about a 10-year-old girl with Down syndrome who was taken from her mother and put in a cage. I read about a
Hey Geshat, genuine question
Can I get
for
them
you.
to-
Have you gone through a period where you felt like you've had everything figured out and life was going steady, then
No.
suddenly all of that was ripped out of under you and now you're directionless and purposeless?
No, you're on your own. Oh, horse armor!
Damn. Gay Shat is my favorite, bro. Well, I wouldn't say he's my favorite because I haven't watched any of his videos in a while, but.
Is that a flying fish?
Smacked him right in the face, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Cream of mushroom.
Shut the fuck
All bro said was cream of mushroom. What? I'm sorry, I'm not getting it. I don't get it.
Open the fucking door.
Damn. That traffic cone's a hell of a skater. Chance, I bet you're jealous.
Hey, Batman. I live in the shadows. Justice. Forgot them!
Bird.
I need to go to the Batcave. Batman needs his supplies. Forgot them!
Subscribe or I'll eat your kneecaps. What else is in my watch later? Oh, sweet Jesus. Crazy laws from every state.
I would say that we're closer than the average mother-daughter. If I lost my mom...
Idiotic laws from around the world are a tale as old as time. It's such an anciently humorous did-you-know factoid that they'd regularly make their rounds in those email chains that you'd get from your grandma. I'm showing my age again. I mean, they're often sent to you as copy and pasted Facebook posts by your mom in a text message. Whew, okay, that was...
I feel like my fucking head is turning into Swiss cheese. Like, I ended up going back there and staying over an extra 30 and helped William get the rest of the dishes brought back and whatnot. But I mean, clocked in early, left late. I'm gonna enjoy my overtime. I'm gonna sit there and I'm just gonna keep riding out that fucking clock. I'm gonna start doing anything and everything they need. Because, hell, today, between me, Mama, and Phyllis, we got 3 14 cheeses weighed, 2 11s, and
Alright, let's find another video to react to. The is this?
You're fired.
Fucking hell, bro. We're not even 11 seconds in. Woody loses his schmo.
But there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
That's life here in the United States. No, what the fuck is Qui-Gon Jinn doing in here, bro? What?
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Ow!
Come to me, my prey.
Oh, damn. Yo, what's up, Legend Austin 12? Welcome to the chat. Damn, dude, come the fucking sound. My God.
So, we meet again, Buzz Lightyear, for the last time.
Not today!
Not today, Zurg. Immediately gets blown to bits. Not today, Zurg. Immediately gets blown to fucking bits.
Oh, you almost had him.
I'm gonna defeat Zurg.
Not today, Zurg. Woody?
Huh?
Oh, hang on, cowboy.
Buzz! Here's your list of things to do while I'm gone. Batteries need to be changed. Toys at the bottom of the chest need to be blown to bits. Oh, and make sure you break up with Bo for me. Okay? Okay, good, okay.
Woody, you haven't found your schmoes, have you?
No! And they're called s'mores, Buzz.
In just a few hours, you'll be sitting around a campfire with Andy making delicious hot schmoes.
They're called s'mores, Buzz.
Schmoes.
S'mores.
Schmoes.
S'mores.
Right, of course. Has anyone found Woody's schmoes?
Yeah. Keep looking, dirtbags. Dig deeper. Negatory.
You're cute when you care.
Oh, not in front of Buzz.
Let him
Oh my God, his fucking face. His
look.
He is definitely in.
Woody and Buzz Lightyear!
Oh my God.
You know, toys don't last forever.
So play nice.
No.
Nice hat. You trying to look like a secret agent?
Do something.
Buzz!
Pete doing in the trunk of his car?
Let's leave Buzz to play with his toy. Toy. Hold on! Etch, draw that man in a man suit.
It's the man!
There's a snake in my snake. Ha! It is you!
Please stop saying that. Why, you don't know who you are, do you? I'm a fish.
There's Jesse.
Fish.
The yodeling cow. Look it, that's me! Bullseye.
Fucking Nicolas Cage, bro. That's...
Let me take the wheel.
It's too fast! How could you even tell what's on?
I can tell. Too late, I'm in the 40s. Gotta go around the horn. It's faster. Too late, I've gotta go around the horn. It's faster.
Watching something else. I've already seen this. Oh, bear with me. I'm trying to find other videos to react to. Oof. Best of Gen Z nostalgia.
Growing up in Gen Z was actually fire. I don't know, nostalgia might be blinding me. But we had some fire stuff in the 2000s, 2010s. Gen Z nostalgia just hits on a whole nother level of different. Now, if I were to say one place...
Yeah, bro, that was...
place on Earth is heaven, it would probably be somewhere by a beach, on an island or something. But as a little Timmy, Toys R Us was my heaven. This Jeffrey Giraffe dude, you know, he really got me going.
Yeah, didn't they, like... I thought that Toys R Us had closed down, like, years ago. Wait, I'm gonna look this up. Yep. Toys R Us filed for bankruptcy in 2017 and closed all of its U.S. stores by 2018. However, the company has since made a comeback with new flagship stores and plans to open more stores in airports and on cruise ships. Huh.
Wait, not like that, not like that. Whenever I had my goofy skeleton wallet, it was over. Any toy in the store. And whenever I would get out of Toys R Us, I would have a hood classic in my hand at all times. Skylanders, Legos, DS games, Zuzu Pets, Wii games, Bakugan, Beyblades, those Go-Go things, and Pokemon cards, and many more. Me and Birdie used to...
Hold on, chat. is. What I have here is my brother's old Pokemon collection. He's got it is filled to the freaking brim with Pokemon cards. Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon cards in here that my brother's had since God knows how long. I mean, he's still... I mean, not that he's no longer with us, because he is. He's still alive. He's just in college now. I should probably put this up. But when I was a kid, Pokemon cards, they were the shit. I don't believe that I was into the Pokemon cards, because I don't know, I just didn't really, I guess I just didn't get the hype, didn't understand what all the hype was behind a bunch of cards. But my thing was more, I liked the Mario Brothers back then. Like, borderline obsessed with Mario Brothers. To the point where I would just be jumping around like I thought I was Mario during my soccer games.
To stay after school because my parents wouldn't get out of work until late. I remember over and over again with the Beyblades. We would play with them for hours. And then
I remember, like, I think I remember the Beyblades. I tried to play with Beyblades one time, and I could not get the shit to work.
We also had plenty of Pokemon card battles where we had no clue what we were doing. I still have no clue to this day either. At that point, we would just basically make up our own rules to give ourselves the advantage. And I remember they got banned at our school, or we couldn't...
How the fuck did they... Why would they ban Pokemon cards at your school, bro?
Like, use them during recess or whatever. Not even during recess, which is crazy. And of course, you'd have some crazy trades going down in the bathroom. Or the Pokemon card plug would just unzip his jacket and he would just have a ton sitting in there. Or you'd always go to that one homie's house and he'd have, like, boxes on top of boxes of...
Oh, damn. That's...
Pokemon cards. Bro, where did you even get these? Oh, you know, my mom bought them all for me. What? I didn't have too many because I was spending all my money, all my allowance money on Skylanders. I had so...
I don't remember. I don't know if I ever played Skylanders. I know it was popular when I was a kid. I just never really had the chance to actually play Skylanders.
So many of them. I still have a whole fucking tub of them downstairs. They're all stored away somewhere. And whenever I found a rare Skylander at my local Toys R Us or whatever, Target, I would make an entire scene in the store. I would book it to the shelf, get on my hands and knees, do a baseball slide and all, and just grab it off the shelf and say, yes, oh my god, we got it, we got the Wham show. And the guy at the fucking counter was cheering for me. Let's go, guys, he got it, turn on. Okay, yeah, no one cared. They were all looking at me like I was showing off my third nipple or something. Whoever was developing these video games in the 2000s, bro, just call them the Himsons.
the developers at Skylanders, they were cooking. Also, I'm sorry about this for pausing at this frame. That's actually disgusting.
It's like, god damn, they need a him award.
Real. Skylanders developers, they were cooking. They really were cooking. They were cooking. They were cooking with gas. Cooking with gas.
I was an absolute nerd at Mario Kart Wii, and I could pick up the game years later and still be good at it because that's how much I played it. I remember playing Mario Kart at the family functions. One uncle would always ask, hey, Duck, what's that little white doohickey thing over there? And then we would always have like 4 people squatting up at the family function.
Hey, kiddo, whoa, slow down. How'd you finish so fast?
Hey,
how did I finish so fast? Why don't you ask your mom?
Billy, your drunk ass is bumping into a wall. What the hell are you doing? How do you use this thing, Sonny? Once the uncles tried it, it was over. They were all over them.
Damn, bro. The unks, they ruin everything. They ruin everything for us.
Place. And bowling, forget it, dude. One of my uncles almost hit the TV. He knocked down like a picture frame as he let go of the Wii remote. That's what.
Oh my god, bro. So my brother one time, Talon, if you were in the chat, yes, I am telling the story, and you cannot stop me. You are 2.5 hours away from me. You can't do shit about me telling the story. But anyway, one time, me and my brother, I think we were playing Wii Bowling. I think we were doing like the 100 pin challenge or something on Wii Sports Resort, and he didn't have the wrist strap on. I don't know if I ever told him that he needed to have the wrist strap on and he just didn't listen to me, or if I just didn't say nothing to him because I wanted to see what he would do. But anyway, he didn't have the wrist strap on. We were playing Wii Bowling, and it was his turn to bowl. And he accidentally let go of the Wii remote, and he slings it into the TV. And we didn't have a TV in our room for a while because of it. Oh shit.
That's why you always gotta stay strapped, bro. Them Wii remote condoms come in handy. Then you got the DS games. If you were to hand me a Pokemon game, I would play it for hours. That's just how it was. And I remember losing my copy of Pokemon White, and I was sad for like a week. The file was so sweaty. There was just so much hours put into it that I just lost it. It fell in between the car seat, and it was just a tragic day. I was on the way to my uncle's. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, and Black and White. Those are the big 3. And also some other classics. We got Mario Kart DS, Mario Party, Yoshi's Island, just to name a few. And you know, playing video games by myself.
I think my favorite, and I say my favorite because it's the only game I remember playing on the DS, but it's New Super Mario Bros. DS. That was the only game I really remember playing on the DS. And so much nostalgia.
It was very calm, very peaceful, but not on the Xbox, bro. That was crazy. That was a whole warfare, unless you're playing Minecraft. I would just build like some goofy mansion in creative mode. But those game chats, oh my god. And it didn't help that everyone was speaking into a fucking tuna can. And then some people had the biggest echo of all time. Some people had a fishbowl mic. And then some people just had the loudest mics of all time. And I remember I was playing...
Yeah, and you still got people with mics like that. Hell, you got people who, sometimes you'll get into a lobby with someone who refuses to change their smoke alarm batteries, and you just hear or whatever. I can't do a good impression of it, but the shit's annoying. The shit's annoying. Change your goddamn smoke alarm batteries now, because if I hear that chirp into my headphones one more time, I'm gonna fucking tweak. I'm gonna tweak out. I'm gonna fucking crash out.
Split screen with Birdie, bro, and it was just tough. I couldn't see shit. I had to like squint to see what the hell was going on. Yo, Davy Jones, you're trash, bro. That .2 KD, you might as well play with your booty cheeks at that point. That'd probably be more useful for the team.
Well, actually, I'm a pretty essential asset to the team.
We would be at an unfair disadvantage if we lost him.
I know a man named Unhinged Mountain 75 did not just talk to me. That's crazy. Ooh. Nah, but why does this dude smell like he hasn't showered in weeks? I can smell him through the mic. Get a load of this dude's voice. He definitely kissed his gut. Yeah, that's how game chat worked. It was really toxic.
Oh yeah. If you think game chats are toxic now, oh sweet Jesus, you should have heard. You should have been in the game chat in like 2009 playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare or some shit like that, or Modern Warfare 2. I can't remember what it was. I don't even remember playing Call of Duty at that age. Like, honestly, I don't even remember playing Call of Duty for the first time until I was probably like 10 years old.
Everyone would get on your head for having like a .25 KD. And I don't know, man, I might have to get on some of your heads if you haven't ate any of these hood classics. I remember waking up and eating a bowl of either Reese's Puffs or I haven't ate any of these hood.
Okay, I remember eating that, and not the rest of those. I don't think I remember eating
Classics. I remember waking up and eating a bowl of either Reese's Puffs or Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then for some even extra
kind of cereal I would eat when I was a kid. I think was either Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, but I pick out all the marshmallows and eat them. And leave the rest of this, and just leave the rest of the cereal sitting out. I don't know.
I remember waking up and eating a bowl of either Reese's Puffs or Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then for some even extra sugar, I would have a fruit roll-up or a Go-Gurt with it. Or
I remember Danimals, and I remember Fruit by the Foot, and I remember fruit roll-ups, and I remember the Fruit Gushers.
A Danimal shake with it if it was a really lucky day. I think these discontinued, but y'all remember those Trix yogurts?
Oh yes, I remember Trix. I remember the yogurt. I remember the cereal. I remember the commercials. Silly rabbit, Trix are for kids.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was in heaven back in the day. I don't know if I would like them now, but breakfast really hit different, along with some Eggo waffles and pancakes. I would heat those up. It was just a beautiful morning. Any of those options were just amazing. And then some of the snacks, like Fruit by the Foot, those Oreo cakes, y'all remember those? Yeah, I think that's the reason why I was actually overweight when I was a kid. Literally any food I saw in a commercial, I think that's the reason why I was actually...
Yeah, I was never like overweight as a kid. I was like, I didn't really eat that much because I was really really picky about what I ate. I still am. Maybe that's why. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm so skinny now. But
overweight when I was a kid. Literally any food I saw in a commercial, I wanted it. And this goes the same for toys, books, video games. The Reese's Puffs commercial just comes to mind when I think of 2000s commercials. The lunches and dinners from the 2000s, or from like Gen Z, we'll say, were crazy. The amount of times I had Dino Nuggets and those smiley French fries. is just through the roof. Like, my body might as well be 50% Dino Nugget at that point. Like, I'm surprised I didn't turn into Nick Avocado with the amount of junk food I ate back then. I would also have, like, those
Okay, I never ate the brownies, but I did eat a lot of junk food, too.
McBrownies.
Like, as picky of an eater as I was, I'm surprised I wasn't overweight.
Drake Devil Dogs, Twinkies, and then these fucking cookies, bro. Oh my god. I still get them now. I don't care. Those Pillsbury holiday cookies will always and forever hit different. Every single variant, I would get them when I was a kid. Mom, the cookies, they're here. There they are. Fine, we'll make them. Just one. Yeah, it was a complete headache for my mom to go food shopping with the...
Let Popeye's wing game make your house game MVP strong.
The amount of crazy junk food snacks and bright colors I saw on the shelves. Those cookies with the glass of Yoo-Hoo, it was just unbeatable. And some of the commercials I would see for like the food and, you know, products or whatever, they are just ingrained into my mind, just how many times I've seen them. That goofy Gerber Life commercial, I could probably recite it, the entire thing, word for word. Like if someone were to just play it right now, I'd be able to recite it. Wow, I just did it. And there were some mess ups, but I was an actual zombie at some points. It was scary. That's how much I watched TV at my grandparents' house or just at home. Like, there's just so many classics on Cartoon Network, Regular Show, Gumball, Adventure Time, Total Drama, Teen Titans, not that Teen Titans, that was booty.
For real though, Teen Titans Go was ass. OG Teen Titans, where's that? I mean, I can still watch the old Cartoon Network shows because I have Max, like Regular Show, Adventure Time, OG Teen Titans. I could watch Teen Titans Go if I wanted to, but I don't see myself doing that because I hate that show because I think it's stupid.
Jeez, but this Teen Titans. Chowder, Billy and Mandy, Soul.
Chowder? Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I don't think I remember that. Billy and Mandy, I kind of remember that. Chowder, I remember
many
that.
Classics. And then you can't forget my boy Claire.
I don't remember watching Clarence that much, but I do remember Adventure Time. I remember Regular Show. Oh my god, Regular Show, bro. Regular Show was the shit. Regular Show was the shit, bro. Like, my dad still quotes that show to this day. And honestly, I don't know how he's not tired of it.
Parents. I remember getting up every Saturday watching Pokemon, every Monday night watching Adventure Time, and then Regular Show. Like, bro, it was a crazy time. And then Gumball on Tuesdays. I made sure I did.
I remember Gumball too.
Not miss it. And if I did miss it, I would be heated. And before the episode starts, I would always be reading a book. I actually enjoyed reading books in elementary school.
Damn. What a nerd.
If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, No David, The Pigeon and the Hot Dog, like, there were just so many good ones. Of course, I'm sure Birdie mentioned it, but we both had a Diary of a Wimpy Kid do-it-yourself book. And we had every single Diary of a Wimpy Kid book that came out back then. And of course, I didn't actually read the book. I just stared at the pictures like, duh, pictures, comic bubble. And yeah, I liked reading because there are...
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Yeah, the movies were great. I've never read the books, but the movies were good.
Pictures and little words. And of course, I loved Big Nate as well. Like, that basically was a comic.
I don't think I remember Big Nate
book. I know this is a hot take, but I think Big Nate solos. I think I read more Big Nate than Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but every time I would have to do summer.
I don't remember reading Big Nate at all, but what I do remember reading was I remember reading the Captain Underpants books.
Reading, I would just read Big Nate because guess what? It was a comic book, so it didn't really require much brain power. And yeah, no wonder I was at the lowest reading level in my class. If you enjoyed this video, I got you. I got another video right there just for you on the end screen. Go watch it now. And they doubles automatically.
All right. find something else to react to. Bear with me, I'm still finding the video. Bear with me. Hold on, guys, bear with me. What? If Rick Sanchez Case 1, Rick Sanchez.
What do you think of this flying vehicle, Morty? I built it.
Drunk driving, bro. That's for that he'd probably have to pay a fine and like he'd get points taken off his license.
That is stuff I found in the garage.
6 months and a 2-year driving ban.
And create a bomb. What? A bomb? We're gonna drop it down there. Just get a whole fresh start. You know what, Morty? You're right. Let's forget the girl altogether. She's probably nothing but trouble anyways.
Arming neutrino bomb.
You know what?
Neutrino bomb armed.
Oh God. Omnicide. Fucking omnicide. That would be a death sentence and a $4 quadrillion fine. That's more money than there is in like the whole world. Like
jeez, Rick. What'd you do to Frank? Pretty obvious, Morty. I froze him. I mean, shouldn't you unfreeze him? I'll do it later, Morty. He'll be fine. Let's go.
Hi, Frank.
Involuntary manslaughter. I mean, I probably would have made the argument that, freezing him should have been like assault or something, but I mean, it wouldn't have meant much here because, because the dude like died. So yeah, it's involuntary manslaughter.
Come on, Morty, we gotta get the hell out of here!
For reference, a 70-year-old lady got sent.
Serial stowaway Marilyn Hartman, 70, is sentenced to 3.5 years for sneaking into airports and boarding planes without tickets, but will walk free soon on time served. Okay.
Sentenced to 3.5 years for slipping through security at airports and boarding planes without tickets. This is the sci-fi equivalent, I guess.
Yes, criminal trespassing. 33.5 years.
Takes one to know one.
Dad, how could you make my son miss an entire semester of school?
That's fucking truancy. Alright. Back when my girlfriend, like, when her dad was still alive, I think she almost got truancy because she was missing school because she was having to help take care of her dad because his health was bad.
That's not legal, and Rick would get a $60 fine for that.
Parental fines.
What are we gonna do, Rick? It's gonna be fine, Morty. Relax. I whipped up an antidote. It's based on praying mantis DNA.
Omnicide, that's another death sentence. And that $4,260,000 fine is about to be $8,260,000. It is either omnicide or unethical human experimentation or something like that, or mutilation. It's either omnicide or mutilation.
Okay, well, sometimes science is more art than science, Morty.
He's writing it off as omnicide.
Oh! Great, now I have to take over a whole planet because of your stupid boobs.
Damn. I mean, you didn't really have to take over the whole planet. You could have just took all of them out. I mean, you would have been defending yourself here.
Rick
What is this, mass enslavement?
just enslaved an entire planet. Death sentence.
Yep. Mass enslavement. 3 death sentences, 33.5 years, $8,260,000 fine, and a 2-year driving ban already, and we're like 2 minutes into this.
Bye.
Later!
I'm here to pick.
This is arson with the intent to endanger life.
Pick up my undead cat and child.
Yeah, give me a sec.
These are the forms for the employee health plan?
All right, yeah, put them on my...
Yep. Call it as fuck fucking arson.
I just got bored. Everybody out.
Arson with intent to endanger life. This is assault.
Rick? Summer? Stupid mother...
Stupid bitch!
Stupid mother... How do you like that? How do you like that?
This song is copyrighted. I can't include it. This song is copyrighted. I can't include it.
Assault occasioning actual body harm. 5 counts. Yep.
Now let's take a quick moment to talk about today's sponsor.
Who gives a fuck about your sponsor? Fuck your sponsor.
And as always, you will be supporting the channel, so thank you. Now back to the video.
Phones a la clams and phone sketty with phone balls. Anything else?
Yeah, more phone sticks, please.
Right away, sir.
Damn it!
Hey, you didn't pay your bill!
The red X!
Theft. Dude, he stole a police vehicle. And he's still an official vehicle. Isn't that Grand Theft Auto? Isn't that technically Grand Theft Auto?
He died! Well, at least he didn't die in vain. He got these crystals. And these babies just saved this lame ass
Possession of Class A drugs.
party! Wubba lubba dub dub!
Use of Class A drugs. Fair enough.
You stole a time-freezing crystal from testicle monsters?
I would have been happy to pay for it. Summer.
Grand larceny. And he's about to assault a peace officer.
Oh no, what are you doing? I'm not sure. Stop it! Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I'm really uncertain about everything, even kicking your ass.
Oh, damn. Assaulting a peace officer.
Listen, hey, but these arms are vestigial. Oh, now you poke me.
Die, mother.
Ow, I'm defeated.
Assaulting a police officer.
Oh, crap. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Rick! Here you go, 3,000 flurbos. Do you have the weapon?
Here, go away.
Ooh, yeah, this looks deadly. So this shoots antimatter? My target can't be killed with regular matter. Nice to meet you, Morty. I just love killing.
Supplying illegal firearms.
You're basically... This is slavery. You're talking about creating a planet of slaves.
Told you, Zeep.
Oh, they won't be slaves. They'll work for each other and pay each other money.
That just sounds like slavery with extra steps.
What?
Wait a minute. Did you create my universe? Is my universe a miniverse?
Microverse!
Teenyverse.
Ugh! You bastard!
Much obliged.
Morty is partially right, but it isn't slavery as they're under the impression that waste power needs to be disposed of.
Yeah, it sounds like slavery, but yeah, these people, they're under the impression that waste power is being disposed of. But later on they learn, but of course later on it becomes slavery when they learn that their extra power is being used for Rick's car battery.
So it's more theft of power rather than slavery. Later on though, when the truth is revealed, it then becomes slavery, as they are instead making power under threat of tossing a broken car battery, rather than the ignorance of this waste power.
Theft and mass slavery. It's during a purge, so they're not gonna do nothing.
Morty, time to purge.
Yes, it's murder, but it's during the purge, so I'll allow it.
Yep.
What are you in for? Everything.
Oh, Jesus Christ. In infinite death, infinite years, endless fun, and yet a 2-year driving ban. Oh, you were just kidding. Ha ha.
Roger that.
Bro got arrested for everything.
Okay, have fun in what's left of my brain. I'm gonna transfer to yours. Oh, there's not enough room for all my genius, so I'm leaving you with my fear of wicker furniture, my desire to play the trumpet, my tentative plans to purchase a hat, and 6 years of improv workshops. Comedy comes in threes.
It's a trap! Abort! We never left it!
That still makes me crack up.
Another day, another dollar. My great insect creature or what?
Escaping awful custody.
What are you doing in here? This area is for teleporting the entire Citadel to somewhere else using only buttons and dials. Yeah, well, it's a bad idea to have it designed that way then, isn't it?
How can the other Ricks not tell him apart? I mean that fucking, isn't he drooling from? It's like fucking drooling.
What the? We just teleported into a galactic federal prison. I'm gonna go take a shit.
High treason. It's 5. That is 5 death sentences. Already we are at 5 death sentences. 98 years, 8 quadrillion, 10 billion, $4,282 fine, and a 2-year driving ban.
So what are you doing with level 9 access anyways? Destroying the galactic government.
Awesome! Are you going to settle their nukes to target each other?
Or reprogram their military portals to disintegrate their entire space fleet? Good pitches, kids. I'm almost proud. But watch closely as Grandpa topples an empire by changing a 1 to a 0.
More high trees.
I just need a quick aside with my grandkids, about 40 yards from anyone else. Hey, the green rock is gone! I know. Why don't we all split up and look for it in groups of 3, kids? Oh. No!
Farewell, Solenia.
Yes, we followed your instructions. We have so much to learn from you.
I know, right?
False imprisonment.
This is complicated. It's not illegal to leave someone behind unless they're a child, require special needs, or knowing that they will be in danger. I'm not sure this counts as any of them, since they are in danger of being trapped, but not in danger of death or starvation. I think the best fit for this crime would be a really elaborate form of false imprisonment.
False imprisonment.
I'm Floopian, please kill me? That's right, Morty. The Floopians achieve an eternal orgasmic afterlife so long as they're killed by a great warrior. I'm flattered, by the way. Thank you very much. So you're gonna kill him? Let's get some lunch first.
Attempted suicide. Or, I'm sorry, self-unalive. Yeah, fucking.
Submit for the selfie. I yield.
18 US 1751 Section E states that assaulting the president, vice president, or president-elect is punishable by up to 10 years in prison.
I actually had no idea. I had no idea about that. Like, at all.
Now to tally up all the kills.
I think it'd be impossible to list all of them.
No! He's a spy. Blow him up. I'm gonna go take a shit.
Lol.
Heckle dealt 2 armed guards. He killed 2.
They're all dead.
Why would World Ender do this to his own men and several women?
Don't do it.
All right. The final tally for Rick is 7 death sentences, 89 life sentences, 155 years, 8 quadrillion, 250 billion, $4,292 fine, and a 2-year driving ban. Damn. God damn. Alright, I'm gonna cut the stream. No.